Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the market. It's currently deep down in the negative. It's going crazy right now. We're gonna address the situation. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions, sharing with y'all some stocks to watch for today as well. Now, before we begin, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in, and also don't forget to click on that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. So let's get started. Right off the bat. All right. So today's Thursday, and today Thursday, the market is down by 1%. We're gonna go straight to the Nasdaq because that's what we've been following this specific week. Because the structure on the Nasdaq is very clean, and it's easier for me to show you exactly the things that could happen. Now, I was wrong about yesterday. Yesterday, I told y'all that the market would go crazy to the downside, and it turned out being a doji, which is very annoying for shorts. I was expecting a much bigger move to happen. Like I was expecting this move right here to around 11,400 yesterday, right? And then today I was expecting a bigger move to the downside towards 10,800, right? By the end of today. But my ideas just got shifted to the right by one day. And that's okay. It's very aggravating when that happens. Um, but but as long as it's not too far delayed, then there's still some money to be made. So definitely watch the market. It's doing exactly that. It's just falling gracefully. Eventually, we will go to that bottom line before we bounce. The data that was put out was this. I think they put out this thing, the personal consumption expenditure price index, which I believe is a measure of the underlying inflation, according to this little paragraph, right? Where they exclude food and energy because those tend to have the wildest price swings, all right? And the number that they came out with, I believe, was 4.7% versus 4.8%, which was expected. 4.8 was expected. This was the number for April. All right. The market didn't like the thing that happened before that. There was another piece of news that happened. I didn't see it, but again, I told y'all this thing way before all this news came up. Right? We're going to go to $10,800, and we stay bearish until that happens. So for today, watch some stocks for a potential short. So the first one that we're going to look at is is a simple one. We're gonna go straight to GME, right? Why not? We're gonna go straight to GME. I told y'all watch GME for a drop right here at 124. So out the gates, like it fell first to 120, and then it bounced all the way up to 125, and it closed at exactly 123. Right now we're down by approximately 1%. It's right at the neckline. As soon as that neckline gets taken out, I don't know exactly how fast it's going to fall. Again, if the overall markets, if the SPY gets all the way down to no, if the Nasdaq gets down to 10,800, then we could see this thing drop to $100 by Friday, maybe the latest by Monday, right? But the structure is still there. It's still slowly falling gracefully. So thoughts and opinions on GME are not changing. Now, the next one that y'all should be keeping in your watch list, again, I put the bear in the thumbnail, so obviously it's gonna be another bearish video again. Is TTD, which was the second stock I told y'all yesterday. I think I showed y'all yesterday. Yeah, I did. I definitely did. I told y'all to watch this thing where it dropped to 22.45. Oh, it's 22.50. $22.50. It got to like no to $42.50. Yeah, it got to 42.70, went sideways, and right now it's at exactly that price. It's gonna go down to $40. Again, my thoughts and opinions that I put out in that video are not changing. So this video is kind of like an update for those of you who watched the last morning's video. Okay. Um, So if you're holding short, like if you have puts on there, we have puts on some stocks in the market as well. We do, and we're still holding them despite what happened yesterday with that doji. Today we're having a gap down, which is nice, right? Hopefully, if we can get some more acceleration and more sell off, like aggressive sell off, then it would be a wonderful sight for shorts. So watch this one for a drop to 40 bucks. The next one that we're going to look at. Somebody asked about. We're actually gonna answer somebody's question. Somebody asked about BYND, and BYND right now, I can say that it's not doing too fantastic. Like immediately, the thing that I see here is a massive structure. It's not bullish at all. Like it's this structure right here, which is about to break down today. Maybe. All right. Like if we get that massive sell off, this thing could just go right below $23.30 and just drop all the way down to 20 by Friday. Maybe. All right. So that's what I'm seeing with it. I'm not long biased. I'm not like, oh, buy the dip on BYND. Like, no, this is the volume is a little bit weak. It's a little bit small, and the structure on the chart is bearish, and the market is bearish, like I told y'all for the past few days. All right, now the next one that we're going to look at, we're going to look at Cisco, because somebody asked about it. And Cisco, I think, is showing the same thing. I think it is, maybe in a different fashion. Let's see the 4-hour. Let's see the 4-hour on Cisco. Yeah, it's showing a similar thing to BYND, which, or maybe if you just like shift it to the right, we can just see a bearish rectangle or a bear flag on here. Yeah, the bear flag is quite there. It's clean. Yeah, and it broke down. It broke down yesterday, and now it's down again. I think 40 bucks isn't too much to ask. I think $40 is not too much to ask. And usually, like when you see this little green thing right here, it says dividends payout by 7/5, July 5th. What tend to happen, what I've noticed in my experience on those days, like the price of stocks tend to drastically fall. All right, and something really wonky happens with the contracts. I said that before with another stock, but it didn't matter. It really fluctuates. It really depends on the stock. Like if it does drop and the contracts don't move, again, I told you so. It may or may not happen. Like, but if it does drop and then the contracts move accordingly, and obviously they inflate in value and you get paid, then that could also happen. It's a very weird day. So just watch out for that. If you are looking at this and you like it, and you're probably shorting this right now, right? And you see me here telling you that it could drop to 41, maybe even 40 bucks. If it gets there before that day, again, don't get too greedy. Take some money off the table, all right? So that's my honest thoughts on all of the stocks and the market conditions right now. The craziness was delayed by a day, but the craziness is here finally. And the Nasdaq is down by negative 1.3, well, negative 1.4%, which is good, right? Especially if you hold inputs. So yeah, that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button. Or the YouTube algorithm, as always, helps the channel a lot. It allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these videos. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you haven't added me on social media yet, you can find me at Paul Nkuma, PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is new to you and you're interested in getting started in the stock market, there are some basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 10 and 15 minutes for you to get signed up with all of the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get some free stocks for signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nkuma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.